Hey everybody, Happy New Year! Welcome to another year of all the ups and downs and craziness that life can bring. One thing I've loved about this year so far is all of the hopeful language. The hope that people have is almost palpable. The ways in which people talk about how this year is going to be so much better than the last, and well, I'm not sure how it could be worse, although actually I can imagine a lot of ways that it could have been worse, but by the same token, there's so much hope and expectation. Now, in some ways, a new year is just a new day. It's not that big a deal. It's just one thing on a calendar, but it's symbolic of something incredible, of a fresh start, of new beginnings, of a completely empty calendar where there's so many options and so many opportunities and so many good and different things can happen. The danger, however, is that sometimes our expectations can become so high that, well, they're just never going to be fulfilled, and that might be a problem. The other issue might be that our timeline expectations are just inconceivable. That we want things to happen right now, change to be exactly the way it should be. We want this newness that we are hoping for to happen immediately. And the truth is, it's probably not going to happen. And one of the dangers about that, when we become impatient around the new things that are bubbling up all around us, when we become impatient with God and the things that He's doing in our lives, is that, well, we might start to lose hope and we might actually start to become cynical. Preston Puteaux, in his book, The Bees of Rainbow Falls, quotes Eugene Peterson as saying this: "Probably the most dangerous thing is impatience. Impatience with the way things are, impatience with the way things might be going, impatience with how this newness that we have hoped and longed for is going to take." And one of the huge benefits of the Christian story is that we have seen God at work slowly, sometimes excruciatingly slowly, in ways in which we just don't understand why He is going so slowly. And yet at the same time, when we look back on our own lives and the lives of those around us, and through the past centuries, we can see that He still was at work, that He was and is bringing newness all around us. And so that's a way that we can help others in this time. So as you go into this new year and you continue to carry the hope for newness that God lands deep within us, as a Christian, if you're not a Christian, that's great. I would hope that you would cling to that hope that you have in this new year, and that you would recognize that sometimes things move really, really slowly. As Christians, we would say sometimes God just moves really slowly. And if you are a Christian, then I'd encourage you to continue to hold on to that hope. And as you see others start to become maybe a little disillusioned with the way things are going, maybe becoming a little more cynical and losing their hope for the newness that they might have had at the beginning of the year, I'd encourage you to be able to help them to try to see the bigger picture, to see the ways in which things are changing and have changed for them and for you and for others around the world, so that we can all cling to the hope of newness that we are promised when we follow God in Jesus. So if this has been helpful for you, I encourage you to subscribe and maybe click the bell or on YouTube so that you would be aware of or become notified of all of the different videos as they come out.